Dorcas would go to bed, and wake up beside oceans, in the middle of forests, or under strange trees she had never seen before. Sometimes, she would see a giant python slither between her legs, crawl inside her, and return days later. Welcome to my African folktale diaries. This story is titled When Desperation Speaks. Once upon a time, in the vibrant, chaotic heart of Lagos, lived a stunning young woman named Dorcas. Beautiful, hardworking, and determined, Dorcas believed in earning her living the right way. She worked as a receptionist at a prestigious hotel, where she welcomed wealthy guests who drove exotic cars and wore designer clothes she couldn't afford even in 10 years. Every day, she smiled professionally, masking the growing ache in her heart. One morning, her flashy friend Lizzie waltzed in, wearing diamonds that sparkled like fire. "Dorcas. Check out my new Bentley," Lizzie beamed, shoving pictures into her hand. Dorcas gasped. "But you just got a Bugatti. And didn't Chief Michael buy you that duplex in Lucky?" Lizzie laughed. "Oh, I dumped Michael. This is all Chief Ola now." She winked. "We're partying after your shift. You're coming." Dorcas smiled, but her heart was screaming. How does Lizzie do it? How do these men give her everything? That night, overwhelmed by the weight of family responsibilities and a deep hunger to escape poverty, Dorcas begged Lizzie to show her the way. Lizzie didn't hesitate. "Are you sure, Dorcas? It's not for the weak." "I'm ready," Dorcas said. "I'm tired of suffering." Lizzie introduced her to a traditional doctor deep in the outskirts of Lagos. The man's eyes were cold and ancient. He gave Dorcas a potion to bathe in, and one condition: she had to sleep with him under the moonlight. She hesitated, but desperation won. The very next day, something shifted. Men couldn't take their eyes off her. CEOs, politicians, celebrities, offering money, cars, houses, just for her attention. Every man she slept with emptied his bank account for her. In 2 months, she quit her job. She had everything: designer clothes, cars, multiple businesses, and luxury apartments. She was rich. She was powerful. But she was haunted. Dorcas would go to bed, and wake up beside oceans, in the middle of forests, or under strange trees she had never seen before. Sometimes, she would see a giant python slither between her legs, crawl inside her, and return days later. She couldn't sleep. She couldn't scream. She lived in luxury, but her soul was trapped in fear. Then one day, fate brought back Chitty, her old university sweetheart. Handsome, kind, and wealthy in his own right. Sparks flew instantly. Within weeks, he asked her to marry him. But Dorcas was terrified. How could she marry a man whose destiny she might destroy just by sleeping with him? "I want to wait till after marriage," she whispered. Chitty agreed. The next day, she ran back to the Baba. "Please," she cried, "let me go. I want to love my husband without taking his life." But the Baba laughed darkly. "You are marked by Amadindu, the gods of the sun and moon. The only way out is to sacrifice your first daughter." "No. Never," she screamed and fled. Desperate, Dorcas searched for help: native doctors, spiritualists. Some turned her away, others died mysteriously after meeting her. She was cursed. Hopeless. She returned to Lizzie. "Just accept it like I did," Lizzie said calmly, sipping champagne. "Enjoy the wealth. This is your fate." But Dorcas wanted more than riches. She wanted freedom. So she turned to Chitty, and told him everything. He didn't run. He didn't judge. Instead, he took her to his church. There, the pastor asked her to confess Jesus as her Lord and Savior. As he laid hands on her, Dorcas screamed and fainted. Suddenly, the Baba appeared in the spirit realm, howling, "She belongs to me." But the pastor roared, "She is born of God.
No.
You have no hold over her." A violent wind filled the church. Dark things burst off Dorcas' body: chains, shadows, serpents. She trembled on the floor as fire filled the room. When she rose, she was free. A few weeks later, Dorcas and Chitty got married in a joyful celebration of love and redemption. She became a fervent believer, using her story to warn others about the cost of desperation. She never chased riches again, because now she had peace, purpose, and a second chance. For more interesting folktale stories, kindly click the subscribe button.